to Wilson Middle School. This is our new entrance. The old one is on the other side of the school.
But before we go inside, we'll show off the exercise equipment. It was made only this year over summer break.
This is the lobby of the new school. If we turn left, here's the office. We have a bulletin board right over there, which has after-school clubs, Wilson Middle School Community News, and the library is right behind us over here, and so is the gym. The old grade 6 library is to the library. The old grade 6 lobby / hallway is on the right. And as you can see, we have these new giant boards, which we use and we might use to put this broadcast on and other news. Should we go into the office now? Okay, can we go into the office now?
This is the office. You can come here if you have a problem or if you're hurt.
Here you can also go to Mr. Hawkins if you have a major, important issue, injury. You can also call home if you need to go home early. And right here we have these new chairs, which you can now sit in to while you wait, because there might be hordes of people in here.
And the office has major renovations, and it is bigger than it was before, and now it's way better for us because there's seating for us to wait if we need to wait, and we can go into any of the offices while waiting right there.
And back behind our nice lady here, we have a giant check from the Lions Club for books, I believe, and renovations. As you can see here, one of the youngest students is signing out and getting a Band-Aid for injury.
This is the gym. There is a new workout room. We would check it out if there wasn't a class in there, but we'll just skip it.
But as for the gym, there are some new improvements. Not really. We've got pretty much new wooden floors, and we have more microwaves.
Are the benches in?
No, the benches have always been there. We have more basketball hoops going diagonal, and
now we have a new drama stage for the drama productions, which we host to play every year, and now the drama can take place in the stage now.
This is the library, and you can sign out books for reading. As you can see here, this young student is going to come and sign out. What book are you signing out there?
It's One Crow Alone by S.D. Crockett.
Nice. I've heard it's a really good book. Be sure that after you sign out a book, you go and sit on the tables or the couches right over there. So this is the cafeteria where we get food. It's my fave place in the entire school. And here's the menu. For Monday, we have chicken strips and fries. Oh, actually, here's a young student going to go get a chocolate milk. That's all for today. So this is the end of the tour of the lobby. I hope that you had fun watching this. 3, 2, 1. Bye. We hope you have an amazing day.
Welcome to our cooking segment, and today we're making Texas sheet brownies. They're delicious.
In a large mixing bowl, combine 2 cups of all-purpose, 2 cups of flour, and 2 cups of sugar like this. Except the unwrapping part. You probably won't have to do it.
It has to be a full cup.
Oh, dang it.
Can you see it?
Okay, let's put it like this, you know? Oh,
Where's a butter knife?
butter. Oh, damn it. There!
Where's a butter knife?
You can add extra if you want, because it's
No,
brownies.
don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, well, that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It does matter because we have it for.
Oh my gosh. You just said. Oh my gosh. No. Treat it like your baby.
That's what it is.
Oh, let me. Oh,
Oh no, it's all of it.
just put all of it.
Should just in there. Okay, the flour.
Super sweet baking show.
2 cups.
We just put all of it in because.
Okay. And
So
yeah.
just put it all in. Just dump
put
it.
it all in if you have the exact measurements.
Okay.
And
now we have to add half,
Let's take. Should we take a look?
1.5 cup of butter.
butter. Butter.
My dad was very precise about
Butter.
this, and
Add a bit more butter. I like butter.
where's the milk? No, no, don't, not yet. My dad was telling me to do something. No, no. No, I don't know what butter looks like. So first, it's just milk. So first you got to pour in, so the butter will actually be precise. You put all your milk, your regular milk, into a measuring cup. This is, okay. I don't know what that means. And then you take your butter. How much butter does it take?
That's a lot.
You might need to melt it a bit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm putting it in here. It goes flat.
What?
I don't know.
Flat? What does that mean?
My dad was telling me this last night because he's such a serious person. He was irritating me.
I feel like I know.
I was about to cry because he was irritating because he was doing that. So you add it all in. He said it flattened out. It really isn't.
It's a bit better, more.
Just add it in.
Yeah, it's that in.
This is with the milk.
What milk is that?
Just regular milk.
What round?
It's milk.
Okay. And now you gotta add 1 full cup of water. Add your water. 1 cup.
Don't fart.
What do you need next?
Now what you gotta add is 1/4 cup of cocoa.
Let's go.
Where'd
Where's
the
the cocoa?
Where did I put
Is the cocoa?
No.
That's the vanilla.
the cocos are here. This is all the cocoa, so
Oh, I want the big.
it's okay.
And you pour the cocoa like this. Make sure to get every single piece to the cocoa.
I think you're good. And now you crack your eggs. Make sure you get no shells in it. What are you doing? Oh, I thought that was cool. I had to make sure they'd stay safe. I'm like, now. Susma.
I don't. What? I can't do it.
You can?
I can't.
I'll do it.
No, I did this once. It was so amazing.
Just do it.
I can't do it.
Oh.
And you throw your shell in the garbage.
It smells good though. It looks gross.
It tastes yummy. That's how baking works.
It smells
smells good, the cocoa. Oh my gosh.
I forgot some.
I think you might need more milk.
We don't have any more milk.
Oh, do you need this?
Maybe.
You didn't put all the butter in.
What else do we need in
It
there?
irritates me. You gotta put all of it in.
Then put
I
it
like
all-
butter and cocoa
Then put-
and sugar.
Then put it in.
Where's the butter knife?
You could just put the other one. You could use that one.
Want some butter?
Yeah, that's good. You got all enough.
Do we need this?
You weren't looking, but, and then now you need the 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Where's the teaspoon? Where did it go? Oh, it's in here. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So after you've added all that, you add your vanilla. Only 1 teaspoon.
Oh, I want to do vanilla. Where's the this?
That's a tablespoon.
This
this-
that's buttermilk. Is this vanilla extract?
Yes, put in. It smells amazing.
Oh,
It's my favorite smell in the world.
And you
Okay,
want-
so now that you've got,
do you need this? Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
now that you've mixed all of that, you
Oh, stir it and heat to boiling.
put in.
We only have about 10 more minutes till the bell rings.
So that anyone's gonna come here.
So then we want it in the oven by about 10 minutes. Okay.
Hey, are you sure you did it good?
There is a food. Yeah, looks good.
Give me the whisk.
I see chunks of something.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's not gross. Even if you taste it right now, you'll be like, yummy. And now you gotta add it and put it into the oven so it can actually turn into brownies, you know?
How long does it need to cook for?
It takes 15 to 18 minutes to bake. To find out, you gotta take like a fork or a toothpick and stab it.
Now we have our finished brownies.
And they are delicious.
Anyone? Anybody? Come on. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There you go.
There's different sizes, so don't cry.
Eat it. Okay.
Let's have the taste test.
It's like we're judges.
Hello and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Sixth Grader? I'm your host, Lucas.
And I'm your co-host, Austin. Here are our contestants: Jordan, Camden, hello, and Jackson.
Oh, hi. Hey, I'm not Jackson.
Theron.
Theron. The rules are simple. For each question answered correctly, you get 1 point. There are 9 questions total. Grab the object in the middle to go first. Answering then continues clockwise.
So without further ado, let's begin. Are you smarter than a sixth grader?
Not copyright infringement.
Question number 1. What ended in 1919?
Camden.
World War II.
Theron.
1918.
Ding. Ding.
It's a mean question. Dude, you can't reach.
Oh, come on. What means everything when you don't know it, but nothing if you do? Camden again? Yay. Just do it.
What is 9 plus 10?
Jordan?
19.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. You guys are bad at this. Yes?
21.
Thank you. That means divided by. Go.
It's you.
No, it's not. What is 100 divided by bracket 5 times 2? Camden. 5, 4, 3, 2.
72, I don't know.
No. What is it?
10!
Yay.
What is the percentage of kids who are addicted to their phones / closest to?
82%. Oh. No, it's him. Clockwise.
Oh, okay.
60%?
Darren.
65%!
How many people were on the Titanic, including staff?
Or closest to.
What is it?
2,207.
When was Canadian funded or founded?
Jordan.
1520 something.
1942?
1867.
Okay, wait, let's try that again. When was Canada founded?
Yeah, jeez.
Oh yeah. Let's try that same question, same thing, but Canada, not.
Well,
He gets to answer.
Try saying Canada.
no, it's still whoever grabs it.
Okay.
Darren, get ready.
When was Canada founded?
'
Jordan?
1862. I think I heard it wrong.
Yeah, no, that's not correct. That's not correct.
1864?
No.
Oh.
Darren, go.
1867.
Thank you. When was Wilson Middle School built? When do you think it was?
1960.
Boop.
How many Wilson Middle School staff are there? How many Wilson Middle School staff are there?
How many?
55.
Congratulations. Okay, Jordan, you're not smarter than a 6th grader. Camden, you're kind of close. You're smarter than this, Jordan. And congratulations, you are still the smartest 6th grader.
I would like to ask how he knew most of those questions.
He is a smart 6th grader.
Plus the Rock did it. I say the Rock did it.
Mr. Machacek, how long have you been a teacher working in the school district?
I have been a teacher working in this school district just this year. This is my first year teaching, and I'm very proud to teach at Wilson Middle School.
What did you want to be when you grow up?
When I was younger and I grew up, I always thought I would be a professional hockey player.
What was your favorite subject when you were a kid?
When I was in school, my favorite subject was phys ed and mathematics. I always liked working with numbers and then being active as well.
Thank you, Mr. Machacek.
Thank you, Michael.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Holoski. Thank you for last interview. So tell me, what has been your favorite part about being at Wilson?
I just love the community here at Wilson and working with the kids and being able to see all of the neat things that go on and how the students and the teachers interact to create such a great community here at Wilson.
What has been your favorite part of being an administrator?
I like the opportunity that I have every day to go into classrooms and see what all the students are working on and see the neat stuff that goes on and being able to interact with the kids here at Wilson.
Have you worked at any other schools before this?
Yeah, so I worked at Winston Churchill High School before. I was a math teacher over at Winston Churchill High School, and then I worked up at GS Lakey Middle School as an administrator up there as well.
If you had the chance to be principal, would you take it?
If the time was right for me and I felt that I was fully prepared, then yeah, I would love the opportunity to be a principal.
What is your favorite national sport to watch?
I really enjoy watching basketball, and probably my favorite is watching college basketball.
Well, thank you for letting us interview you. That's all we have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tebow. We just have a few questions for you. Besides the recent renovations, how has Wilson changed over the years you've been teaching?
Well, for myself, I started teaching at Wilson in 1991, so I've been here for coming up on 27 years. I've seen a lot of change. I think the biggest change that I experienced is when we went from being a junior high school with grades 7, 8, 9 to being a middle school with grades 6, 7, and 8.
What has been the biggest change for you personally?
Oh, for me personally, well, there's been a lot of change. I used to be just an option teacher. Not just an option teacher, but I taught just art. And so for 13 years, that was what I did. And a big change was, again, going into grade 6 and teaching math and science and core subjects. So that was a bit of an adjustment.
What has been your favorite part of teaching?
My favorite part of teaching, I'd have to say, is getting to know students and seeing students succeed, and then running into students also later on in life and finding out they've been successful in what they've chosen for their goals.
Approximately how old were you when you decided you wanted to be a teacher?
For me, it was a late decision. I was about 28 years old. I had done a university degree in mathematics and then followed up with a fine arts degree in painting and sculpture, and I realized, well, I have to do something with these two skill sets that I had, and I thought, well, teaching would be a good way to use that knowledge that I'd learned and to pass it on to kids.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Tebow, and that's all the questions we have.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good afternoon, Mrs. Gunderson. How have been your first couple of months at Wilson? What have been some of the highs and lows?
It has been awesome. I've loved it here so far. It's different than the school that I was at before, but some highs would probably be just my students and getting to know each of them individually. And then the lows would probably just be the fact that I live half an hour away, and then when we get our bad snowfalls, it takes me quite a while to get in here.
Did you work at other schools before this? And if so, did you like this one as much as the other?
I actually worked in the United States. So I worked in Utah and I taught grade 3. So it was really different, but I think I like it more here because the school that I was at a public charter school, which means everyone was in uniforms, and it was kind of hard to show personality. So we have a lot of different kids here, and so it's been pretty fun to be able to see the personality come out.
When you were a kid, what was your favorite subject?
I liked PE, but I also liked math and science, which is kind of funny because I teach LA and social.
Approximately how old were you when you decided when you wanted to be a teacher?
I was probably in grade 3. I had a really bad teacher that I did not like whatsoever. Hopefully they're not watching this. And I was like, okay, you know, I want to be a teacher that kids actually like. So ever since grade 3, that's what I set my mind to, and then here I am.
And what else did you want to be when you were younger?
I honestly mostly just wanted to be a teacher and also a mom, which is also what I want to be one day, but those were my top 2.
Thank you so much, and that's all we have.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hawkins. Thank you for letting us interview you. So tell me, how long you've been principal for, and what other schools have you taught before this at?
Okay, well, I was in Palliser Regional Schools, so I was at Sunnyside School for a while. I was at Colehurst Elementary School, and I went to Picture Butte, and I was at Dorothy Dagler School, and I moved into Galbraith, and then I moved over here to Wilson. So I've been a principal for 20 years and teaching for 23 years.
What is your favorite part of being a principal?
So the favorite part is the kids, being able to get all the programs for the kids and make sure that everybody's safe and enjoying school, that they feel like they're engaged, having lots of fun, and getting along with each other.
What have been some of the highlights of being a principal?
Well, one of the major highlights is being able to redo Wilson Middle School and do the modernization and see how awesome it is now. That's probably one of the bigger highlights. And then putting in all the outdoor fitness areas and then watching all the kids get to play on it and enjoy the new school.
What did you do before you became a principal?
I was a teacher for 3 years at Colehurst Elementary School, and then I became the principal at Sunnyside School.
What has been your favorite part, what was your favorite subject as a kid?
My favorite subject was phys ed and recess.
What's your favorite national sport to watch?
I'd say hockey.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
Thank you.